They've turned up at Tottenham today and put in a decent performance. They were organised, they're hard to break down, and they saw a weakness in us with the set pieces, like teams have done, and they've come and took it to the fore. But look, yeah, I'm obviously gutted to see us get beat, but I'm not overly disappointed in the performance. I think Ange maybe will look back and say, I probably got the team wrong. You know, I think maybe Bissouma needs to play. At the start of the season, Bissouma was the best midfielder. He got injured and he come back and he hasn't been great. But I still think he offers you something in the midfield that Hojbjerg hasn't got, that Bentancur hasn't got. You know, Sarr goes in it. I'm not a massive fan of Sarr, but he's got energy. And I think when them two come on in the second half, Odegaard stopped playing, Odegaard stopped getting on the ball, and we started to dictate more of the tempo. So
Richarlison,
look,
well,
we need him back. We need him back fit, and I think he causes problems up front. Just him being a nuisance and him being around you. You know Richarlison's playing when you're playing centre half. You know he's around you. I think the problem you've got is Son playing off the left. He wasn't great again today. I know he scored, but I didn't think he had a good performance.
I think when I look at Richarlison, I think the reason why he's good for Tottenham is that he occupies the centre halves. He keeps people guessing. He gets across them. He gets across the keeper. Son doesn't do that. Don't get me wrong. He's a really efficient player when he gets chances, but I think he doesn't make them strikers runs that Richarlison makes. So that's why, for me, he should have started today. Even if he hasn't got 90 minutes in him, they should have gave him like 45, 50 minutes, whatever it may be. I think he would have been more of a danger than Werner, who came off anyway, and then, you know, Brendan Johnson, who was out there. I think he would have been more of a danger on the left, Son on the left, and Richarlison through the middle.
Clinton, what was more entertaining, that brilliant game or watching Jay and Jamie next to you in the Soccer Sunday studio?
It was both brilliant. As you said, it's the first time I've ever been quiet, and I had to be quiet because these two were good entertainment. But the game was outstanding. It was a good game. I agree with everything what they said. If Tottenham they played well, but it's the conceding of the set pieces. And there's a problem Tottenham have with Vicario. And it started with the Man City game where teams are just putting balls onto him because he doesn't come off his line. He gets pinned too easily, and he can't be getting pinned too easily. And that's a big problem. And Arsenal defended Tottenham set pieces. Only reason Tottenham got back in it was a mistake from Raya. It was a good finish from Romero. But listen, it's one of those games. As Jamie said, it's going to hurt the Tottenham fans. It's going to hurt the players. They have to respond because they still have to chase the top four.
You're a sneaky Tottenham fan.
I was watching Bournemouth, so it don't really help me. I was concentrating on my game. If I was at home watching it, it definitely would have hurt me even more. But it's one of those things. It happens. But you got to credit Arsenal. They never know when they're beaten, and now they say, over to you, Man City.
But they've been talking about set pieces, Clinton. 16 goals from corners for Arsenal this season, fourth most in the league. You know, scoring goals, they're most in the league.
Do you know when it changed, Tom?
Four more than anyone else in the league is what I meant to say.
Yeah, but you know when it changed? They went to Dubai on a break, they came back. Declan Rice started becoming the corner taker, and they just whipped balls into the box, and Gabriel wants to attack it, Saliba, Havertz. Everyone was saying Havertz was nowhere near good enough for Arsenal. He's proved everybody wrong this season. He's been outstanding. It's a great header, but for the life of me, he's 3 yards out, and not one defender is marking him. And I expect my goalkeeper to come and try and clear it out.
Well.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If that, he's a yard out. So it's good delivery, though.
The thing is, right, look, they've got a set-piece coach. I get that. I understand it. But it ain't rocket science, right? It really ain't. They're putting it in good areas, right? They're putting it in good areas, Arsenal, and they're attacking the ball. You know, good delivery, attack the ball, you're going to get a chance.
Aggressive on both ends of the ball.
Yeah, they're aggressive. When Spurs were, you know, Porro's delivering some great balls in there, there's no real urgency to go and win it and say, I'm going to go and head that in the back of the net. I'm going to go and win this ball and I'm going to score. Romero's the only one that does it for Tottenham. The rest of it, Arsenal, they have 5 players, back post, they know the ball's coming into a good area, all 5 of them are going into the box and they're attacking the ball. And that's why they get the chances. The Spurs are on the heels and you know, it's poor defending. They've got to be better. They've got to sort that out. I don't know what Tottenham do because it's every week. The set pieces every week we're conceding. And that today, really, it kills Tottenham in the first half. You're 3-0 down. It's a long way back.
Jamie, I think a lot of teams now have them kind of coaches, set-piece coaches. And I think that's the details that wins games. You know, them small little details that you take care and you concentrate on. Today has got Arsenal 3 points. Today has lost Tottenham 3 points. So I think if all these clubs that we talk about, the Man Cities, the Arsenals, all the teams in the world, they concentrate on those little details because details are what makes successful teams win. And today, that's why Tottenham's
They've got a big problem with Vicario. I'm just watching the goals again.
He just gets pinned.
Even the first one, Tom.
Doesn't come.
The ball comes off Hojbjerg, but he's getting pinned.
But they have to protect him as well, though. The players have to protect him.
I know, but he's got to be stronger as well. Do you think Ederson's going to get pinned? Do you think Alisson gets pinned? The problem with Vicario, he looks a bit slight. He looks a bit, easy to shrug off.
Reminds me of
or
De
easy
Gea
to,
when he first came.
Yeah, it looks a bit easy to pin. He's a really good shot stopper. He's good with his feet. But from set pieces, he's really got to strengthen up. He's got to be more of a bully in the box. A goalkeeper is massive for you. Confidence in the box when you know your goalkeeper can get you out of trouble.
Jay, Arsenal there, you can see the table there. Jay, so Arsenal top of the table. Remember Manchester City playing in 20 minutes' time or so. Arsenal's next game home to Bournemouth, then away at Manchester United, then home to Everton. How confident are you that they can lift the trophy at the end of the season?
Well, I mean, at the moment, yes, Arsenal have got the points, and yes, Arsenal are top of the league. But I still feel like when I look at Man City, they've been in this situation before. They're a well-oiled machine. Even though Foden is not playing today, there's players in there that just are so good in these kind of situations. Grealish is going to come in today. I expect a good performance from him. Haaland's on the bench as well, so I'm sure he'll come in at some point. But again, I feel like it's in Man City's hands still to lose. But I mean, Arsenal are putting up a fantastic fight here.
I can't see them losing another game. Can you, Arsenal? Them 3 games?
Man United away can be tricky.
It might not be enough.
Man United,
I know, but...
Yeah.
Man United away can be tricky. Depends how Man United turn up. If they turn up and they play disciplined football like I've seen them play and play counter-attack football and you put Rashford out there, maybe then they could nick a result. But, Arsenal are putting up a great fight. The defence could potentially win them the league this year. But still, me being objective, I still feel like Man City
could win every game.
Win every game comfortably.
Man City have still got Tottenham, haven't they?
Yeah.
How much...
Well,
Tottenham play the reserves?
Yeah, put the reserves out. Put the kids out.
I knew he was going to say that.
I thought you might say that.
I think there's some really...
Well, don't you want top 4 no more?
No, I've seen some really good 17-year-olds playing in the under-21s. I think they deserve a chance in that game. I'll give them a game.
Right.